you watching me today? What's up? Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video with your girl Lotus. Y'all, so as y'all can tell by the title of this video, y'all are going to organize my son's clothes bin with me, y'all. So if you guys have been here a little minute, you already kind of know a little bit about what I'm about to say. But if not, hey, it's okay. It bears repeating anyway. Even if you know, don't know, whatever. You're here now, so I'm going to say it. All right, so apartment to a house to back to an apartment, right? So I'm going to just put it like that. Apartment, house, apartment. Now, the apartment was big enough for all of me and my kids to have dressers and all of the, you know, nitty gritty, the couches, the everything, right? Because I did the videos of me getting a couch. Maybe daddy buying me a couch set. Then, you know, we moved into the house. I did a move out my Section 8 house with me. Recently, I had a little moving series. So, like I said, I did a moving series recently. Basically me moving out of my Section 8 house and everything, and you know, the storage and all of that good business. If you guys want to go watch those videos, they are on my page, so you can just scroll down a little bit and you'll see it. Okay, so anyway, y'all, I moved into this another apartment, y'all. Now this apartment is smaller than the house was. Okay, y'all, so that's what we're gonna go back to, the house, since that's the most recent place I moved from. This apartment is way smaller than the house, y'all. So I wasn't able to keep my couches or whatever, which was fine. I plan on getting new ones anyway, y'all. And also, y'all, dressers. This apartment is so small. Mind you now, y'all, I don't want to sound ungrateful, because I'm so grateful. There's people out here that's homeless, that don't have no place to live, y'all. So your girl, just listen, okay? I'm very grateful for me and my kids to have a roof over our heads. But with that being said, you know, like I said, the place not big enough for us to get dressers, right? So what I have had to do was go back to the roots of something that I did years ago that I did not want to have to do. And I had to get all of us bins just to keep our clothes in, because bags was not working, baskets was not working, bins. Okay, y'all? So basically this video is, I'm going to organize my son's bin. Now, the one tip I want to give y'all when it comes to using bins for your clothes until you're able to get dressers, or, you know, until you can afford dressers, or until you move somewhere bigger, which is my case, to where we can get dressers, you have to treat your bin as if it's a dresser. You cannot just throw clothes any and everywhere, because you're going to be pulling clothes out and just throwing them back in. It's going to be a mess. You're not going to be able to find nothing, especially when you're in a rush or you're trying to find clothes or socks or anything, y'all. It's going to be so crazy. So I try to keep all of our bins organized. You know, so to make it easier to find clothes, I've told my daughters about how to organize their bins. So I'm going to show you guys. So, all right, as y'all can see, this is my son's bin. Yes, it does not look organized right now, and that is fine, because what my son does is, I've been letting him come into his bin and pick out his clothes. But this gives y'all a brief overview of what just an overview of what I said. So also, y'all, another thing, the bin has to be big enough. If you guys can see this bin, it has to be big enough to house your clothes. But even if you get a smaller bin, a few smaller bins, still treat them like it's a dresser. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So as y'all can see, my son got clothes, socks, underwear all over the place, right? And that is because I've been allowing him to find his own clothes, especially on the weekends, because he is 6 and I want him to, you know, learn some independence. Normally when I'm finding his clothes, I still treat it like a dresser. But so he has a pile of clothes right here that has to be folded and put in this bin. So I'm going to first organize the bin, and then I'm going to fold up his clothes and add it to the bin. And that's what this video is about. You guys are going to just see my whole process of what I'm doing, y'all. And yes, the bin is directly in front of me. So I'm going to organize it a little bit and show you guys what I mean about treating it like a dresser. But basically, this is what I mean. If you do not organize your bin like a dresser, this is what happens. You have some folded, some not folded, underwear over there, underwear over here, pants over here, pants over there, shirts here, shirts there, swimming trunks here, one sock over there. I think there's a sock somewhere over here. Y'all, this is what I mean. It can get really hectic, and it can like have you upset. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and let's get started on organizing his bin. All right, y'all. So the first thing you're gonna see me do, y'all, is take all of these clothes out this bin. There's no way that I could have folded up his new clothes and put them in here. So guys, I have to take everything out first, refold it, re-put it back in its section, and then add the other clothes on top of it. Not the new clothes, but the clothes that got washed. So that's what that first pile was on my bed, y'all. And then if you see little toys and stuff inside of the bin, especially when you have kids, y'all, then you should already know. Just take the toys out, put them to the side. So y'all, this is what my son's bin look like empty once all of the clothes are out, y'all. So basically, as you're going to see me putting the clothes back, you need a section, like I said, for every type of clothing. So as y'all can see, he has a stock section. He has a shirt side. He has the underwear side. Like I said, you have to treat it like a dresser. So, as y'all can see, everything has a place, y'all. And this is the best way to do it, y'all. So, I'm going to continue putting in the clothes that was already in here, y'all. And as y'all can see, it's already looking more organized. This just gives y'all just a quick brief overview of what I mean about treating your bin like a dresser. Everything got to have a space. That is one of the most important parts of having to use a bin for your clothes. Everything needs to have its own space. So these here are his shirts. And these here are his bottoms, shorts, pants. This is more of his like sleepwear, any type of pajamas, sleep shirts, anything like that. In the middle, I try to do more miscellaneous items like gloves, his little cap, wave cap. I bought him, y'all. I wanted him to get waves at one point. His tie, and these are things that would be mostly like in the top drawer and the drawer with like the underwear. This is like his pool stuff, and he has more than one pool item, so that's why it has its own space. Those are his underwear. You guys already know. Sometimes I fold them up, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just lay them in there like that because it's like whatever. These are his undershirts. Which y'all like to call them wife beaters, whatever. I call them undershirts, t-shirts. And then these are his socks over here. The good thing about using a bin is, let's say, well, my son does have a lot of clothes. So his pants, I can add like two. Once it gets like to a certain height, I don't let it get all the way to the top because I don't want it to fall over. So I go to a certain height and then I start another pile over here. The good thing about everything being in its own space is you can always move things around. If I need to slide this over, I can. Or if I need to add more socks over here, I can. Or if I need to move this here, down here, and then slide those over to make more space for his socks. You can always change it around as you see fit or as needed. I don't know why it's out like that, but yeah, you can always change up your bin. This is not the ideal situation. And trust me, I know everybody should have dressers or should have, you know, them plastic dressers. I personally don't believe in the plastic dressers just because, listen, I don't need stuff falling apart. When I spend my money on dressers, I want some good wooden dressers that is going to work. I don't want no dressers that's going to be falling apart in the middle. I just can't, and I really thought about getting those little dressers they have, especially all over TikTok shop, and Walmart been selling those type of dresses for a while now. I just never was into them because my girls had, you remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but they used to have a toy bin, a toy organizer that had those same exact type of bins for clothes, y'all, and it just never worked out for me. Like the cardboard can just break for if it's overfilled, or I don't know, y'all. I just don't like it. But if you find yourself in a situation where you have to use a bin, and like I said, it's not the ideal situation, but it is a situation. And if you find yourself in it, this is the way you can organize it, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold up the rest of his clothes, and then I'm gonna show you guys the end of his bin. But I just wanted to show y'all really quickly that long as everything got its own space, it makes it so much easier when it comes to picking out clothes. And y'all, like I said, I'm gonna still work with my son on making sure he keep his stuff, as is. Like I said, if he want these shorts, he can just oh, okay, see the shorts. But I'll show y'all that at the end. So all right, let's go to fold the rest of these clothes. All right, y'all. So as I began to fold my son's clothes, y'all, I was literally talking about the lighting, y'all. But anyway, y'all. So having to use a bin again, I was really not happy about at the beginning. It was just more so I can't believe I didn't realize when I came to see this place that these rooms and this just space period was not as big for us to get some of the essential things like a dresser. But, it's all good. I'm just thankful that we're able to use bins. And again, I'm thankful just for us to have a roof over our head. So if we have to use bins until we move, then that's just what it is, y'all. Sometimes less is more. And having to use a bin literally shows that less is definitely more, especially in this case, y'all. lot of folding. What y'all really didn't see me put in here was my son's socks. And let me tell you guys why. My son is kind of in his own little trying to find himself, you know, I guess fashion era. That's what I'm going to call it, y'all. So my son sometimes with his socks, he like to pick two different socks, two different color socks. I don't know why. Even if I fold the socks up, as you guys see, some of the socks are folded in together. He would take them apart, take two different ones apart, and then pull out one from each. So sometimes I don't even fold up his socks. Because before, y'all, it used to piss me off. I used to be like so mad at him. Like, all these socks I'm folding, sir. Wear them as they folded. But you know what? I do try to let my kids express themselves. Listen. So I went on ahead and I just allow him to just whatever. Him, and I don't know why, but him and my youngest daughter are doing the same thing. They like wearing two different kind of socks. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's mix match day, wacky tacky day type stuff at their schools. Now they want to do it all the time. Whatever. I don't care. So I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what I meant. So as you guys can see, everything in his bin has a space, y'all. Like I said, the socks are going to go here. It's more on the bed, as y'all can see. But see, some of them are folded. But like I said, my son is just going to do nothing but probably take them apart anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to fold his socks. If I fold them, they're going to be off camera, y'all. Because I really don't know what I want to do with his socks. Maybe I'm going to fold some and just leave some out and just let him decide. But since we're over here on the socks, we're going to start on this side. So like I said, everything in the bin must have its own space. So his socks, t-shirts, this is how they look. He can grab one. And normally when it comes to t-shirts and underwear, he can just grab one off the top. These are not mostly the problem because as you can see, some of them were still folded. But he can just, like I said, grab one off the top and call it a day, okay? But yeah. And he has different colors. Unless he want to wear a certain color, it's not hard for him to go and just pick. Sorry, I got a text message. I don't know if it messed up or not. But yeah. So if he don't want to wear white, he can always, like, you know, just go and pick out black. Or he has a great one down here. So y'all, but normally my son just grab one off the top. He don't really go through them like that. He just grab what he see, and his underwear is the same thing. But as y'all can see, underwear, some of it folded, some of it not, whatever. It's underwear. Then moving right next to underwear is pajamas. Now, this is a lot of times where we get messed up because he'll grab these or he'll be like, no, I want to sleep in bluey. So he'll grab the bluey out and just pull it out, and all of this will just fall. So a lot of times this is where it gets messed up here. But the shirt for this is down here. So if he wanted to wear this, he'll probably grab this and then just yank this out, and then all of this will fall over. But yeah, but there's a better way to do it, y'all. He just, like I said, my son is young. So if need be, I'll just pick it out. Sometimes I'll be like, I'll just get it for you. If I see like he's really being crazy with the bin, I'm like, no, I'll just get it. Now next to the pajamas is his shirts, y'all. Now he have two different stacks for shirts. As I told y'all, I try not to go too high to the top when it comes to his shirts and his pants, because I don't want them to just fall over. And these are like his main clothes that he wears on the weekends. If we go out somewhere, these are his clothes. Next to that is his shorts. Now y'all, these clothes would if he had a dresser, these clothes would be in their own particular dresser. That's why it's very important that you keep everything in its own space. I know I keep saying that, y'all, but as a person who's having to deal with this again for the second time, I just want y'all to know, like, listen, you have to treat your bin. If y'all don't take nothing else from this video and you find yourself having to use a bin for your clothes until you can afford a bigger place to get dressers, or if you can afford dressers, y'all, treat it like it's a dresser, okay? And then when you move your clothes from your bin and to your dresser, or your clothing or more or whatever, it'll be so much easier because you can just pick up the shirts and put them in the shirt drawer. Pick up the pajamas, put them in a pajama drawer. Pick up the underwear, put them in the underwear drawer. You can just pick up these items and they're already folded. As y'all can see, my folding went very fast because a lot of it was already still folded. All right, so anyway, y'all, let's continue. So these are his bottoms. He has two different piles for bottoms. When it comes to finding clothes, now this is something I wanted to point out. As y'all can see, this shirt here, it has like these colors in it. So these is part of his mix and match clothes, just like this one. But what he can do with this shirt, he normally wears it with some orange pants. Now, the orange pants are down here. So what he'll probably do is snatch this out and then snatch this out, and a lot of the stuff will fall over. So what I try to do is, it's easier for me to just lift this up like this and get the orange pants out and then take them two off and grab the shirt, y'all. It's not that hard. It's just, you know, just doing a little bit extra, y'all. Even when it comes to this one, the shirt is here. So you just pull this off the top and then, you know, pull that out and then put the rest of them back. Y'all, it's just a little bit extra things you have to do when your clothes is in the bin. Next to that is his swimwear, y'all. He has, you know, like I said, he does have two different swimwears. He just have swimming trunks, and then he has the whole set. And then these in the middle are just miscellaneous. So this is the stuff that you probably will have a miscellaneous drawer, or these things will be in the top drawer with your underwear. I don't know how you guys do your dressers or your drawers, but that's kind of how we do it. So like this is his winter cap. Winter is not all year, especially if I was living in Miami in a tropical state in South Florida. Basically, it's mostly hot and rainy year round, so we don't really use these a lot. As y'all can see, it was just cold, but the tag is still on. He ain't even wear it yet, but I do still buy them every year just because. But yeah, like beanies or scullies, and then you have like gloves. He got like so many different gloves, and then like his little sleep cap, which he doesn't use, and then like his little item that go on, his little sophisticated clothes, or little suspenders, that's what they call. So yeah, y'all, so basically this is the overview of his bin. Like I said, y'all, I'm really not gonna fold them socks on camera. If I decide to fold them, I might just put them in there. But anyway, y'all, this is what my son's bin look like, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, y'all. I'm gonna do my bin on my own off camera, because y'all, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, my bin, I just threw that stuff in there because, y'all, I had just got out the hospital and all of my clothes was on my bed. They had got washed, y'all. So I gotta take everything out of my bin because none of my stuff is folded, y'all. I got stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and do mine off camera. But I hope this helps somebody, y'all, that may find themselves in a position where, like I said, you done had dresses and now you got to go back to using a bin, or your dresser broke and you got to get a bin to hold your clothes, okay? Okay, y'all, I'm trying to help y'all out, because, we be in the same situations. I may be in it today, you may be in it next week. I mean, you never know. Maybe 2 years from now, 3 years, I don't know. But, y'all, I just wanted to come and show y'all the easiest way to organize your bin and to let you know that it is doable. It is doable to use a bin until you are able to get a dresser. Now, one thing about using a bin, like I said, make sure the bin is big enough. If you cannot afford a very huge bin, you got to use multiple. Any bin that holds different amounts of clothes, different types of clothes. So if you got a bin that holds your outside clothes, everything needs its own space. Every category needs its own space, okay? So shirts, pants, t-shirts, even if you're a girl, bras, socks, whatever, sleep caps, everything needs its own space. Even inside of a dresser, if you have a lot of stuff in your top drawer, get up and organize it. Everything needs its own space, and it makes it so much easier, guys. So y'all, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, okay? Because yeah, I need to do some of these socks. If you like this video, you want to see more with your girl Lotus, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and tap 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 tappity tap. Tap, 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 tappity tap. Tap, 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 tappity tap. That naughty, naughty, naughty bell, y'all. So you will always, and I mean always, be updated when I upload a video. And don't forget, peace, love, and positivity wins always. Peace out. Until next time, peace.